European-style hinges are a great way to go when you're mounting cabinet doors. They're concealed for a sleek, clean look, and they offer easy adjustment for perfect door alignment. With Rockler's exclusive line of jigged solutions, they're easy to install too, and the only power tool you need is a handheld drill. On the doors, the Jigged Deluxe hinge drilling system lets you quickly bore precise, perfectly aligned holes for the hinge cups. The jig configures to match your hinge specifications, and the clamp bases slip easily on the edge of your door, elevating the door enough to accommodate Bench Cookie Plus work grippers for no-slip stability. Positioning is as simple as lining up the center marks on the jig with your center lines on the door and tightening down. The spring-loaded drilling guide comes with a stop collar that lets you set the exact drilling depth. The drill guide fits snugly onto the steel template on the clamp base. Then you simply drill, and you end up with precisely positioned, perfectly vertical hinge cup holes of just the right depth. Here's another great thing about the Jigged Deluxe system. If you're mounting hinges in multiple doors of the same size, you only have to set it up once.
Milescraft is proud to introduce you to their 90-degree pocket clamp. The Milescraft pocket clamp allows you to quickly and easily make projects with 90-degree pocket hole joints. Some features of the Milescraft pocket clamp include a rubber overmolded handle. The handle provides you comfort during use, and unlike some clamps, these overmolded handles do not fall off. The thumb screw of the adjustable capacity knob allows you to make quick and easy adjustments to the capacity of the clamp's jaw. Now this does require the use of both hands to correctly set up your clamp for its optimal performance. The metal swivel pad on the face of the clamp helps to ensure that there is no marring done on your workpiece. The face on the swivel pad also helps to distribute the clamping force evenly. The pin on the clamp is designed to fit any pocket hole, regardless of what brand Pocket-Hole Jig you use to create it. The reach of the Milescraft pocket clamp is up to 4 inches, and it allows you to clamp materials that are up to 3 5/8 of an inch thick. The Milescraft pocket clamp has up to 300 pounds of clamping force, and it weighs in just under 2 pounds. With the Milescraft pocket clamp adjusted for your project, just slip the pin of the clamp into a pocket hole, close the clamp ensuring that both pieces are held tightly together, and drive a pocket screw into an adjacent pocket hole securing both pieces together. The Milescraft pocket clamp is ideal for when you need a helping hand when assembling larger pieces at 90-degree angles. Projects include, but are not limited to, bookcases, boxes, cabinets, and furniture construction. To help ensure those corners stay at 90 degrees, be sure to check out the 90-degree corner clamp from Milescraft. With the 4-inch reach of the Milescraft pocket clamp, the clamp works just as well when pocket holes are located on the inside of your project too. The Milescraft pocket clamp is optimal for face frame construction as well. Even use the pocket clamp in materials as thick as 2x4 material for any furniture projects you might have on your to-do list. For more information about this clamp, please visit milescraft.com. Milescraft, always the better idea.
The Craig Multi-Mark is an incredibly handy multi-purpose measuring tool, perfect for a wide variety of applications in your home or on the job site. Trim work, setting reveals, laying out mitered corners, transferring measurements, gauging blade heights, alignment control, and much more. Loads of functionality packed into one compact, handy little tool. The key to the Multi-Mark is its sliding metric and imperial marked scale that can be positioned in 3 different configurations: standard, 90 degrees, and 45 degrees. Each position can be locked in anywhere along the scale to provide accuracy and repetition for a wide variety of project solutions. The base of the Multi-Mark is an exact 6 inches. So, set in the standard position, the Multi-Mark can be used cumulatively by extending the scale to grab measurements up to 10.5 inches. Perfect for repetitive marks or transferring measurements. Finding the correct measurements for mitered corners on door and window trim while setting the proper reveal can be difficult and time-consuming. The Multi-Mark eliminates this guesswork by setting the industry standard 3/16" reveal for you, with a built-in reveal edge molded right on its body. Simply lay the Multi-Mark up into the top of the door jamb and mark the reveal. This gives you the accurate reference point of layout and measurement for confidently cutting your trim to length. The built-in reveal also lets you reference your trim at the perfect 3/16" reveal along the entire run of the piece while nailing in place. No need to measure and align the trim to marks, just position the Multi-Mark against the door jamb and align the trim to the edge and nail into place. Set in the standard or 90-degree position, the Multi-Mark serves as a precise, transferable depth gauge, excellent for capturing profile depths and transferring that depth to router bits and saw blades. Also, set in the standard position, the Multi-Mark is perfect for capturing measurements and transferring them to your saw or layout without the need to take an actual measurement. Take tile, for example. Simply pick up the distance needed between the wall and the last tile and then transfer that distance to the tile. For shorter distances, you can easily scribe the mark directly across the tile. No measuring, no guessing, no hassle. The Craig Multi-Mark makes repetitive work a snap. Installing hardware on cabinet doors can require the use of a pre-made jig or making separate measurements on each door. With the Multi-Mark scale in the 90-degree position at the desired depth and height, quickly mark the hardware location by referencing the bottom and side of each cabinet door. This guarantees exact location of every piece of hardware in your kitchen and cuts your time in half. These are just some of the examples of what you can use your Multi-Mark for. The options are limitless, and you'll find hundreds of ways to use this multi-functioning tool. From scribing lines, making marks for layout, basic measurement, general squaring, leveling pictures, and more, this is one tool that does it all.
Multi-tools were designed for using in tight, difficult-to-reach places. But what if that space is even smaller or even tighter? Well, Ryobi's ONE+ multi-tool was designed with this in mind. Its pivoting head can lock into 4 different positions, allowing you to access previously inaccessible workspaces. It comes with a variety of accessories: a flush cutting blade for cutting right up to a surface without damaging it, a plunge cutting blade, sanding pad, and universal accessory adapter, making this tool compatible with any brand of accessories. Changing the accessory has also never been easier. With this toolless system, you'll never have to worry about finding your hex key. Allowing you to focus on your work. The multi-tool's 3.2-degree oscillation and 6-position variable speed wheel provides ultimate control for cutting drywall, metal, wood, plastic, composite, and many other materials. When used with our 5 amp-hour Lithium Plus battery, the multi-tool can do up to 750 plunge cuts in 13mm pine. This multi-tool is sold as a bare tool, allowing you to build on your ONE+ collection without the need to pay for additional batteries and chargers. As part of the ONE+ system of over 70 great tools for your home and garden, this innovative cordless multi-tool will work with any ONE+ battery.
Pocket-Hole Jigs have helped millions of people discover the satisfaction that comes from building their own DIY wood projects that go together quickly, look great, and last. Now, Craig makes building DIY wood projects and making household repairs easier than ever with 300 series Craig Pocket-Hole Jigs and accessories. 300 series Pocket-Hole Jigs are packed with features that make project building easy. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer building your first wood project or you're an experienced builder who's been doing it for years. Craig 300 series Pocket-Hole Jigs provide the simplicity, versatility, and convenience you want, plus the durability and value you expect from the #1 pocket-hole brand, Craig. If you like to or think you'd like to turn boards and plywood from the home center into your own projects, and if you appreciate products that deliver on their promise to make getting great results not just easier, but better, then you'll want to learn more about these Pocket-Hole Jigs. At the top of the 300 series family is the Craig Pocket-Hole Jig 320. Inside this compact case, you'll find what you need to get started building DIY projects with pocket-hole joinery, including the jig, drill and driver bits, a clamp adapter, and 2 sample packs of the most used Craig pocket-hole screw sizes. Setting up the Pocket-Hole Jig 320 is incredibly easy. Just slide the stop to the thickness of your wood, and you know the pocket hole will be perfectly placed when you position the Pocket-Hole Jig 320 on your material. The included thickness gauge makes it easy to know the thickness of your material too. Just place the gauge along the edge of the wood and it will show you the thickness, which matches up with the settings on the material thickness stops. After that, all you need to do to finish setting up the Kreg Pocket-Hole Jig 320 is to position the stop collar on the special Easy Set step drill bit. It has engraved measurements that match up with the thickness gauge and the stops on the jig. Slide on a simple stop collar until you see the right measurement through the window, and then lock it down. Now you can drill to exactly the right depth every time. No guessing, no worry about getting it wrong. Just drill until the stop collar contacts the jig's drill guide and you'll have a perfect pocket hole. The Pocket-Hole Jig 320 is just as easy to use as it is to set up. Just place it on your material with the stops against the edge or end. A non-slip surface on the underside of the drill guides helps hold the jig in place. Just position a clamp and apply pressure to hold the jig firmly in place with no worry about slipping. The 320 comes with a clamp adapter too that pops into the jig and accepts Kreg clamps as well as other kinds. With the clamp adapter, you can lock the clamp onto the jig, and that makes it easy to position the jig and clamp it in place with one hand. Then you're ready to drill. With 2 drill guides, you can work quickly using the Pocket-Hole Jig 320 by drilling 2 holes without moving the jig. And you can set the spacing between holes to suit your needs by simply twisting the jig, removing the spacer, and then locking the 2 drill guides back together side by side. Or you can separate the 2 drill guides and use them separately. This makes the jig even more versatile. No matter how many times you use your jig, those drill guides will guide your pocket holes perfectly because they're made of hardened steel and have a lifetime warranty. Like everything Kreg makes, 300 series Pocket-Hole jigs are built to be tough enough for professionals, but easy to use for anyone, even if you're just getting started. And when you buy from Kreg, you get more than just a product, you become a part of the Kreg family, which means you'll get Kreg's comprehensive product instructions, world-class customer support, how-to educational videos, newsletters, and social interaction, and even step-by-step plans for projects you can build.